What's up, guys? I'm going to bring a little report here from Routers. About 5 minutes worth of reading. Uh, it's on Ethiopia. I've been keeping up with Ethiopia. So I'm going to go ahead and get that going. Let you guys look at this cat that's climbed up on me. One of the ones I'm fostering. This is about Fitch downgrades. God, I hate those pop-ups. Downgrades Ethiopia on rising risk of default. Johannesburg, London, November 2nd. Fitch downgrades Ethiopia deeper into junk territory on Tuesday to CC from 3C negative, citing gaps in the country's external financing that they said increased its likelihood of a default. Ratings in the CC bracket are seen as imminent risk of default. Fitch cut the rating for the country's foreign currency debt, also citing the possible risk of default as its purchase debt relief is under G20's Common Framework Agreement. So there we go. Ethiopia is going to be probably going bust. Someone did. Oh, well, okay. Well, for anyone else is here, that was the little bit of report that I had to do on. Look at this guy's looking at you. Look at the camera. Yeah, I started a little early. Figured what the heck. It's going to be a short stream tonight. Nothing much going on. I did find that thing about Ethiopia losing its credit rating, probably going to be going default, which is a great time. Hey, what's up, Nickel? A great time to invest, actually. It might be a good time to invest in Ethiopia, because if they go default, that means that they've bottomed out. Hey, how's it going, Joseph Lopez? Seen you on Ninja's show. Yeah, but if they go into default and lose their all their debt, they're starting over, so that'd be a good time to invest in them. So I'd. You saw Yankee Prayer? I don't know what that is, Nickel. This guy might. You want to ask this guy? I don't have a name for this guy, by the way. You guys want to throw out a name or something? He's very attentive. Joe Lo-Yo. Not sure what that means, Nickel. So, any subjects you would like to discuss this evening? Oh, interesting. Well, that would be an interesting way to invest. Go through the company ESA. They have, according to William, they have an ETF for African businesses. Again, I would wait a little bit longer because I did a report. America's got to reinitiate the tariff and tax-free trade with certain qualified African countries. Wait till that gets redone. It'll probably be for 10 years. And that'll be like a 10-year free ticket ride for business investment opportunities in Africa. Yeah, that's a way for someone else to invest. I mean, it's a way to throw you money and have someone else go and do the actual investing for you. Come up here, girl. Ginger wants to come up here. You coming up here, Ginger? Come on. Boom, Ginger's up here. Now I got two of them in my lap. You guys ever invest in kitty cats? They don't pay much in return for investment, but they are humorous and loving. And I'm going to kick these guys off my booty here shortly. So when's the next supposed crypto halving? Even though I'm not a big crypto fan, you can make money selling cow manure. You can make money on all kinds of things. People FOMO and all kinds of things. They go up, they go down, and you can make money at them. I'm not a big advocate of crypto at all, but you can make money on it. There are a lot of people that believe in it or know that they can make money in it. So they invest in the smaller caps coins, I guess they're called. So if you know the halving is coming up in the next year or so, I would look into a few coins that have been around for a while and check out them, see if you can make some money off them as they go up. Of course, I don't know how they're going to fare if there's a crash. It kind of screws everything up. So is anyone want to talk about anything? Here I am running my mouth. You guys don't have nothing to ask, any questions to ask or anything you want to know about? Yes, and you can tell Ninja that I make videos on these guys. These ones right here. This one's asleep. And Ninja says stuff about go watch kitty cat videos. Come to my place. I make kitty cat videos. Yeah. I don't know about the Dogecoin thing. It seemed like a hoax. What's up, Gerald? I know XLM, Cardano, and Litecoin, I think it's called. They were around through the last crash and boom. So about 95% of the cryptos, when the crash in cryptos comes, they go away and then new ones start up. You don't want to mess with those ones. You want to mess with the ones that have already been through the ups and downs in crypto because they have longevity and you have a little better security. Not that you have any security in crypto because anything can be hacked, but so can your bank account. You know, that's why we have fraud and credit cards. You just fall asleep. You just come up here to fall asleep. Huh? Yeah, I know Musk likes Dogecoin, but I think Musk is way too heavy into Falcon X launching and stuff like that right now to have anything else going on. Ha ha, that sucks, losing your keys for your Bitcoin. All right, guys, I know it sucks. You gotta go, and you gotta go, because I want my lap back. Where the hell's my weed? Well, I know a guy who, his ex-wife lives across the street. His name's James. He had about 11 or so years ago, he had dealings out in the Nob Hill with the Russians. He was buying information from them. Don't ask me what, I don't know. And they only accepted payment in Bitcoin. So he bought shitloads of Bitcoin. It was like $18. Hey, what's up, ND22? It was back 11, 12 years ago. It was like $18. So he bought a lot of it. And he did this transaction for information with the Russians in Nob Hill. And he took that phone when he was done with whatever he had to do with the Russians. And he, put the phone aside, which is what he does. And it's a good thing, too, because last year when Bitcoin was at like going up, he was like, Bitcoin, I thought I had some of that. So he went and checked his phone and he had 40 of them. And he sold all 40 of them for $40,000. So that's a good story about Bitcoin. But he didn't buy it because he was into it. He bought it only because he needed it at the time because the people he was dealing with only accepted payment in BTC, which is actually kind of suspect about BTC, is it not? Well, I guess the Bitcoin did him no good, and I'm sorry for his loss. What's up, Jake? Wealth of Nations. You'd have to talk with Joseph Lopez. You have to talk with nickel stacking. I believe he would be more adept at that. I have no clue. I do know if you take the motherboards and you disassemble them, somewhere they use gold and silver solder in there. I'm not sure. My aunt back in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, used to break down computers and recycle them and get silver and gold out of them, but I know nothing about that. I imagine nickel would, though. Yeah, Gerald, BTC right about now is going to be interesting to look at. Now that's one thing. That's one way to get a debt jubilee. Have a hacker go in all these computers and just delete everything. Delete every debt that every citizen has. I'm not suggesting any hacker do that, but that would be kind of interesting. I don't know anything about that, Gerald. I don't know about the crypto world much. I was part of the Coinbase T-Mobile hack several years ago, and all my shit got stolen. And then Coinbase told me to get fucked. So I never had anything else to do with crypto. Yeah, EMP would suck unless you have physical. Where's my physical? Physical. I wanna get physical. There's some dimes for you. Oh, another good monetary source. Get off my ankle, cat. Those are marijuana seeds, guaranteed female seeds. They turn into, get off of me. I'm moving my foot. They turn into this stuff. For free. Be nice to little one. He didn't do nothing to you. Yeah, it was the Coinbase T-Mobile hack. A lot of people sued. I signed up for the lawsuit against Coinbase, but nothing came of it. At least not on my end. So I am looking at possibly when I get back to work, getting one of those wallets, those secure wallets where you keep your crypto on your wallet, not on any exchange, and maybe taking a chance at a couple $100 in XLM, because it should probably go up to, it's like 10, 12 cents, something like that. It should go up. It should go up, $8 to $10. Maybe. Who knows? If there's a good crash, lose it all, but it'll only be a couple $100. And a couple $100 ain't that bad for speculative investment. I got the other little one right back here. I don't know if you guys can see him. Nope. Oh, you kind of can. Right there. He's a black and white one. I think it's called a hard wallet. Oh, sweet. Time is out. Do you have a front porch in case visitors come by? Put a little fucking Coleman lantern out there, because you don't want to use that inside. You might burn down the cardboard house. And that'd be a damn shame since you just remodeled it. You know what I'm saying? And I would use fire retardant furniture also. I'm quick with the smart ass, aren't I actually wished I'd grown extra this year so I could have sold a whole bunch. A lodger wallet. What's that? Is that one where you can keep it off of the thingamajiggers? Jake. One thing I'd tell you, for the roof of the cardboard box, get duct tape. Start at the top and run your duct tape like shingles and protect the roof. Then the cardboard will be fine. If you're on a pallet, and keep in case the rain runs right underneath it, rats will run right underneath it. You get a little ventilation. You can maybe start a little small fire. Oh, right on in 22. Yeah, a guy next door. He paid for that house from his Bitcoin profits in the last halving. So, as far as people that I can talk with, he's right next door, and he knows about that shit. So I'm gonna go through him. Because I don't need to be asking all kinds of questions about shit I don't know about. And like I said, I'm only gonna hold it long enough for till the halving. Halving's when everything jumps. Sweet. Electric skateboards are cool, as long as the top surface is like a solar panel. So that way, while you're riding, you're also recharging. Remember, you got that thought here. I want 5%. Hey, what's up, Mark? JM, holy cow, we got a crowd tonight, and there's only 8 thumbs up and 11 people here, or is there 11 thumbs up and 8 people here? There's probably 11 thumbs up and 8 people here, because I'm like, cross-eyed. Just kidding. Wow, dude. William, you asked the most interesting questions. Carry the copper and silver market. I don't think they could carry it. I don't think their purchases mean a damn thing. It'll be so consumed if he quit purchasing. You're saying it would be consumed because we're running short of all that, of copper and silver. So that's what I'm talking about. Solar panel skateboard. Our time is out. That way, as you're chilling, smoking your doobie after you fucking skateboard it down the hill, you just have that motherfucker facing the sun at the right angle. It charges back up, go back up the hill. Yeah, no, the EV market is too much reliant on the oil industry, which they're trying to shut down, which will shut down the EV industry. Not only that, lithium batteries are one of the most destructive things on the planet to produce. It's very, very, very eco-unfriendly, big time. But environmentalists don't realize that when it comes to their EV cars. You ought to check out. Hey, Tully, what's up? CT4, how's it going? Yeah, I saw Liberty and Finance took crypto, but only certain types of crypto in exchange for real money. So that's what I'm looking at doing. Like I said, get a little crypto, keep it off the market. Make the what I think is a wise choice, and pick some up. Cheap shit, penny stuff, because I'm not a big spender. Hope like hell it fucking moons like it always does, and Bob's your uncle. Cash it out, walk away. Maybe get a fucking stainless steel box instead of a cardboard box. So what subject are we talking about? I already spoke a little bit about Ethiopia being downgraded and they're fixing to go to default, which means they're going to be debt free. Good time to invest. It's all in your perspective. You can look at it like, oh my God, they're going to be so out of it. They're going to be so distraught. Well, that's one perspective. Another perspective is, hey, they hit bottom. There's only one way to go. Time to invest. But that's just my perspective. I'm not a financial advisor. I just like throwing shit out there. Chilling like a villain, but you're not gonna be smoking on TV like Neil JM. I'm in Cali though. I can do this shit. Hey Tully, you want a kitty cat? It's hollering. It says, Tully, adopt me, Tully, adopt me. Oh, I'll give belly rubs if you adopt me. All right, time to get down. I gotta show these people my stash. Here's the other one, by the way. Boom, on the bed. You see him on the bed? That's the man. Times are good in the Han Dynasty. Look at that. Huh? Look, you're packed. When I said stack your pantry, I meant stack your pantry, baby. Don't forget this one. I think I'm set for the year. A few weeks. Yeah, when I was younger, yeah, it would have been a few weeks. But hold on a second, I'm fixing smoke. I don't smoke that much. And actually, well, I'll show you. I did not grow a lot this year at all. I usually have these filled up. These are twice as big. And so I usually have about 5 times as much as I have this year. Next year, I'm going to have a crap load. I am going to have a crap load. I'm going to be going for buds not long. And it's going to happen. I'm going to make it happen. Also, it's easier to sell in that big of people freak out. I think about 9 years ago, I was going for my record bud. My record bud was 3 foot long for a top. Actually, our time is out. I know Chong. He was at a several years ago. It was at a dinner, comedy club dinner type thing where you had dinner and they had a comedian up there, and it was Chong. He's talked a lot about his son and the glass blowing industry that he's gotten into, to where Cheech got into movies. Chong got into the glass blowing industry and still selling merchandise, stuff like that. And he's still in the Bay Area. There's Ginger making a show. Nope, I don't want you on my lap. I just got rid of you. What was that, CT4? This Australian chick been impersonating you in, I don't know what community that is. Fistamin community? I don't have a clue. Sorry, brother, sister. So any good subjects you guys want to talk about other than Ethiopia being downgraded by Fitz? See who else was downgraded. I'm sure there's a lot of the African countries right now that were downgraded. Let's see here. Other bookmarks. There we go. Oh man, I hate these damn pop-ups. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, hey, here's a good one. No, that's not. Fuck that. Oh, let's see. Fitch downgrades Egypt as well. Oh, interesting. One notch deeper into junk territory, and that's Egypt. And amazingly enough, I did a story on both those countries. Egypt is building their own canal paralleling or their own river paralleling the Nile for about 170 kilometers. And Ethiopia is building the Gerd Dam to power their own countries. And now world banks are downgrading their credit rating. It sounds like they're the first ones to be leaving the central bank's controls, and that's the way that they are kind of getting hit because of that. Yeah, nothing more than that. Ooh, prices in Egypt for wow. In Egypt, it raises the petrol price up to 14.3%. Isn't Saudi right there? They don't even have to ship that shit. Yeah, they get screwed over there too, just like we are. All countries suck. Hey, what's up, John Buffet? Oh, hey, this is for JM, not for JM, for Jake. We were talking about Kung Fu Theater, and this is what I'm talking about right here. Jake, custom car parts. I know how to speak Chinese too, like Kung Fu Theater. That's how we do it in America. That's my Kung Fu Theater impersonation. I told you, Jake and I were talking about it. I told him I'd do it in the next live stream. It's a mouth over kind of shit, crude version of it. Yeah, precious metals are acting all kinds of like nothing. Nothing's happening. Nothing to see here. Move along. Nothing to see. Yeah, I still think this is more of a replay of 1922, 1923, 1921, 1922, whatever the Forgotten Depression was. I think this is a repeat of that, but I could be wrong. Ninja Lips, Cham at least. Original Intent, what's up, brother? Hey, I got 14 thumbs up. Salt and vinegar. I love salt and vinegar. Of course, my lips are going to pucker because I'm at the bottom of the bag where most of the vinegar is. Ooh. Yeah, the Scottish love that vinegar kind of fucking kick in your teeth. Original 10, aren't you into look at you're into sales, you sell stuff? You got a company, you make stuff? I never found out. You told me one time a long time ago. I already forgot. I know you accept silver as payment. You're into nothing. I do nothing. And I make money at it, bitch. Yeah. I wish. Oh, computer tech support. Shit, you know more than I do about this stuff now. So I do nothing. What you talking about, Willis? What? What you yelling at? Get your ass out of there. gonna smoke a cigarette inside like I'm not supposed to because I'm a dangerous guy like that. Man, I hate this. Does everyone have that damn little heart right here in the bottom, right by your where you post your shit? It gets in the way of reading the fucking last post being made. I don't know when they stuck that shit up there. Yeah, that one. Whoever's sitting heart right now. Man, that's right. I was born in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Amish town, USA. Moved to Pensacola, bought a house. Like I was a year old. We left there. I was like 3 years old, 4 years old. We go to Italy, then Scotland, and I come back here in 5th grade. So I developed a loving taste of vinegar when I was in Scotland. And when I found vinegar and salt potato chips, I was in heaven. Because there's not any good. I don't know. There's no good Scottish cooking food up here. No Scottish seafood. There's nothing. But I can't really. That's unfair of me to say that because see, I grew up in a lighthouse, and we had fresh seafood brought to us by every damn fucking fisherman that came in because my grandfather was lighthouse keeper, so we always got part of the cash. I mean, my grandma had a freaking bucket like freaking huge just to stick some of the crabs in and lobsters in that they brought us, and all we ate was from the fucking North Sea, like seemed like, and that's exactly it. My grandmother would do vinegar to all that stuff, man, and so I got used to it. I love it actually. When I get fish and chips here at whatever that was, that fillet of fish. When I get here, they give you those little vinegar things. I gotta fucking pour like I gotta milk the whole. It's gotta be like a soup of vinegar before it gets that vinegary taste. I don't know. It might be the vinegar they use isn't potent. And vinegar is good for you too, actually. And uncheck live reactions. Okay. Yeah, because I freaking hate that son bitch, man. It showed up. I was like, and it kills me when I'm like working Ninja because I don't really pay too much attention to what he's saying because I'm looking at chat and shit. And I have to respond to shit or time people out or something. And that freaking heart thing, I don't know why they stuck it there. They should have like stuck it on the other side somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, I don't need to see live reactions. I need to be able to react to live reactions. And for that, I need to be able to read them, and I need to be able to hit those 3 dots to time your ass out. Not here. I don't time people out here. But I had to do it, actually more so than usual. I've had some real nanny naysayers on Ninja here lately. And I'm all about positivity. Even if we're going down, we're going to be positive that we're going down. And we're going to have a party. Just like man, I only went to high school in America for 2 years. I went to Pensacola High School. The first year, my freshman year, I was on the swim team, and I got like swimmer of the year, and we won our first football game in 13 years. And when there's this pizza joint called Shakey's Pizza, we'd always go there and party. And Pensacola High School was known for having some of the best parties. After every game, we were just expecting to lose. We didn't know how to react when we won, so we just partied like we lost. All right, Jam. And the second year, I was there as captain of the swim team, and Emmett Smith was on a rival high school team as a freshman on the football team, and we kicked their ass. We won 3 games that year. And after that, we stopped partying because we started winning, and people would go off on their own little social groups to party and celebrate and shit, and it was no more kumbaya spirit. But when we were losing, fuck, everybody was partying, man. Yeah, all those places are gone. There was some good places, John, in San Francisco. And most of them have gone out of business because without San Francisco sucks. Yeah, sure can, Finn. Just press the rewind button. Jake will take care of it for you. Shaky's piece in Shizuku, Shinjuku. Oh, I'm gonna have another visitor. Here he comes. You live in California and my time is out? So does Ninja, and he never stops by. Son bitch, I gotta go to Vegas to meet him. Yeah, okay, you're here. Why are you meowing now? My lap's too small. I gotta put my legs together. My foot's stuck. There we go. There we go. Oh, Anaheim, you're right there by Oakland. You go through the tunnel. No, I did not. I didn't even know he had a new cat. Lord knows I got two of them. Stinky butts here. No. And little man. Oh, Anaheim. Oh, you're in Southern California. Okay, Anaheim. Yeah. Not Alameda. My bad. I think Alameda when people say Anaheim. You're closer to Ninja than I am, man. He lives somewhere down that way. Yeah, SoCal. Let me get comfortable. I know. Life sucks being a little cat. Well, I break out the gun and shoot that son bitch. Yeah, I'd definitely shoot that son bitch going after my dogs. I always tell people I had four. I had to put two of them down for cancer. I only have two now. And they hardly ever bark because I don't, unless there's something to bark at, they don't bark. So they're real good dogs. And a lot of people said, "Why aren't you concerned? When your dog goes after someone?" I'm like, "Dude, check this out. My dogs don't attack. They just bark. I attack. They're the warning. They're the alarm. Once they go off, you need to worry because they're there to inform me that I have a job to do." And a lot of people don't look at it that way, but that's how I look at it. Yeah, Wealth of Nations. I was just talking to Original about that. Definitely need to take care of a coyote, as you do not mess with a man's dog or a cat. This guy climbs up here and falls asleep. What's up with that? You couldn't sleep there with the other one? I'm gonna put him in his cage so he quits bothering me. I know. Just moving bothers you. I'll be right back. Yes, you did, man. Ah. And here's the other one. This is little man. Mm. Now we won't be bothered by little kittens. I got them in their kitten cage. Is that a John Buffet? Is that Carlsbad Raceway a quarter mile track? I was gonna break out my pew, but I figured this is YouTube, so nah. Yeah, it's like a hammock for him, Gerald. So, has anyone taken advantage of Miles Franklin doing a kick-ass platinum special? Fred Yara told me it was because of me they are getting into pushing platinum. So I'd appreciate if everyone go to Miles and Franklin. I noticed them on Liberty Finance because I watched that with Dunnigan. But oh, right on, John. But I take advantage of that platinum deal. It's actually a pretty good deal as far as the premiums go. That's a real good deal they're offering. I wish I had the cash to take advantage of it. I'd be buying it. But just like Dunnigan said, Dunnigan's only saying what I've been saying for over a year. Platinum is a quarter of its price. Buy it. That, and I know Jake will support that one because Andy owns Liberty, or owns Miles Franklin. Half of it, whatever. Part of it. I don't care. Some of it. Yeah, it's fractional. I love fractional platinum, dude. That's my thing. I mean, having full coins is cool, but for some reason, that's small little fractionals. I like them, dude. And original 10. That's actually a real good thing to do. After gold goes up a little bit more, if platinum stays down low, next time it's at, like if gold goes up to 25 and platinum jumps up to 15, then drops back down to 11, boom, stitched over again. Trade that fucking gold for platinum. See, you guys buy all these rounds, man. I think differently. I think, 5 in my weapon, 6 right there, and then I got like 20 out in the back shed. Because my thought process is I'll pick up more as I go along, and if I don't pick up more, then I don't need to have that many because I don't know how to use it, and obviously I'm not around to use it anymore. Yes, practice. Practice takes rounds. That's why I say shotgun. Widespread. Bird shot. Who gives a fuck? I'm in a city, man. You can duck around corners and shit. Houses are like 10 foot apart. Ain't no reason for a 300-yard long shooter. That, and there's lots of hills. I'm on top of a hill. I go down. I can go any way. And it's just like, from my tactical standpoint, a shotgun is the way to go. Because the way these people are around here, I'll pick up enough fucking handguns. If any shit hits the fan here, I could probably just go down the hill and come back and have like 6 or 7 handguns. 12 gauge. John. Now, again, it's situational. When I get land next year, when I go and I maybe 100 plus acres or hopefully 100 plus acres, things are going to change because then I'm not going to have neighbors next door. So then a shotgun will not be the ideal way to go. It'll be a different scenario. And quite frankly, if I get 50 plus acres. I'm building several trebuchets, about 8-foot trebuchets, and I'm gonna fucking practice with different weights where they land, and have a little map by the trebuchet. Just keep one point in one direction, one point in another direction, one point in the other direction, and keep the weights by them, and you know. Yeah, a small pumpkin chunkin, but you know what? A empty mayonnaise jar filled with a fiery liquidy substance and a liquidy cleaning substance mixed together does when it explodes, you know. And you can use a trebuchet and chunk that son bitch 1,000 yards, you know, pretty much. And there's also other things you can do that I don't want to talk about that can be as very as effective, and they will outrange any other than the M1 Grunt. They'll out 8-foot trebuchet will outrange any of those, and by I mean I'd rather chase people off than have to actually shoot at them. And the trebuchet doing that shit, you know, start a fire about 1,800 yards out, a couple of them, having people go, holy shit, we can't even fire at him and he's fucking shooting at us. We're leaving, and have them go, and I'll just put the fires out. That'd be perfect. Actually, not have any of it happen would be perfect. But I'd rather not get in a weapon confrontation with people. Two gauge shape. Fuck. Constitutional Stacker, the man who works a lot and never answers his phone. How's it going, my friend? You know I just call you to fuck with you, right? I don't have nothing to say. I just pretty much know you're at work and it fucks with you. That's the kind of guy I am. You can ask Jake. I do the same thing for him. You're always at work, motherfucker. But, you know, that's how you make money. You always work. Hopefully here shortly. Yeah. I'll leave that one alone, Jake. We all know you love your pizza and nachos. I'm gifted with the ability to call people at the most inconvenient times. It's a good skill. There you go. You know? Everyone's got their timing. Some of us get it right, some of us get it wrong. You know? That's hilarious. Well, hell, if you're not doing anything else and you're not like vocal when you're on the throne, I guess it'd be okay to answer the phone. I don't know what Newman Haas is or Cool Hand, unless you're talking about Cool Hand Luke. And I only know that name from the movies. Newman Haas sounds like a racing team, though. But I'm clueless. It's not hard. I'm blind. I use that excuse all the time. So, any other subjects you guys like to talk about? Any other countries that are being downgraded on major credit rated agencies around the world? Anyone? Anyone? Turkey. You want to talk about Turkey? Okay. Here's one for you. You want to know why Turkey's at like 130% inflation right now, and why that occurred as far as their economics has gone to hell? It's because they're started building another canal beside the canal that Istanbul or Constantinople, whatever they now call it. There's a canal right there, and there's treaties and trade agreements that state the Russian warships can't go through that area. So Turkey started building a separate canal parallel to it, and America found out, and we attacked them financially. Because if they build a second canal, there's no trade or treaty agreement on that canal that would stop Russian warships from entering into the Mediterranean. So we've been at war with Turkey economically for a while. That's why I tell people just keep remembering we're in an economic war. And I can validate that by you checking when they started building that canal and when they started experiencing inflation and monetary issues. They correlate very closely. Same with South Africa. After they joined BRICS, that's when they started losing money on their gold mines, and now they're fucking losing and actually platinum. You can check the 100-year chart on platinum and see when gold started to overtake platinum. That's because we were suppressing the price of platinum because we're in an economic war with BRICS and have been for about 12 years since they've been around. And people discount that. The charts don't show it. People don't talk about it. But if you step back and look at the charts, you can clearly see what the frel is going on and all the problems it's causing. But anyhow, I digress. Let's talk about something else. I don't know what they're constructing. In Gaza. I'll have to check that out. Oh, and let's talk about the underground tunnels that Hamas made where they have their bases underneath hospitals and schools and the UN building. Wow, that was a good one. Hey, let's use them as human shields. No, I haven't looked at the Great Taking, original intent. A shipping lane. Oh, that sounds interesting. I doubt they're good at Israel's building a canal. Constitutional Stacker. I know you have at least 2 weapons. That's why when they're starting shit and they're telling you to look at certain directions, look in other directions to see what's going on. Because there's a lot of shit going on. Exactly, Gerald. I got a couple of conversations going on here. I'm interested in this Gurion Canal. I know Israel is looking at doing a canal from the Red Sea straight up to where people don't have to go all the way around. And I'm not sure of the names, so I can't really be sure to tell you. See, I knew you had at least 2. I only have, I don't know. I have 4 on me right now. 1, 2, my feet, 3, 4. Because this right here is the most powerful weapon in the world if you know how to use it. Trick is knowing how to use it properly. Oh, that is a canal? Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, I knew they were building one. Take care, Jake. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you like the what was that late night kung fu theater chat that I did. Versus Cedar Grove. Yes, yes. Right on. Hopefully, none of those ever have to come into use. But the reason why America's free is because a lot of people have a lot of those arms, and that's what keeps us free. So, God bless America. Look at those bloodshot eyes. If you go to Kentucky, I think you're allowed to have a 50. Hang ten, bro. It keeps people alive. Yeah. I let shit roll off my back like water on a duck's back if I'm stoned. So that's a good thing. Mellow fellow indeed. Yeah. Better be kind, helpful, and grateful. If you want to know why I say that, because when people who want to ridicule me for saying that think about it, it's a kind of self-reflective moment. And you find out what kind of person they actually are. You guys hear those two cats, little kittens? Oh, John, I got all kinds of stuff like that. Not okay, no bows. Yeah, I don't have bows. I have one machete, several knives, lots of iron worker stuff that's very useful in scenarios. Hey! You know, guy whose land I'm going to be using, a good friend of mine, real good friend, known him for 35, 40 years. He's got his federal weapons dealer's license. He lives in Alabama, or has properties in Alabama. He's got properties in Florida as well. I think he lives actually in Pensacola area, but his land that I'm going to be using is in Alabama. And he's got a Russian sniper rifle, and it's legal. Like 1,700 meter range or some shit like that. Yeah, that is correct. Never piss off the cook, because at least where I grew up, if you bitched about the cooking, you were doing it next. So everyone was always happy with the cooking. Oh, sweet, Gerald. TMI, constitutional TMI. That's okay. I don't think Tully's here anymore, so it's cool. All right, here I'm going to pull a ninja. Type 1 if you think I should let the kitties out of their cage to attack me again. I'm sure she has constitutional. Or type 2 if you think I should leave them locked up and let them kill each other. Oh, wow. Thanks, guys. Thanks. All right. Let me go. Let the little Mongols loose. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. It won't be long. Unless they start playing in there. They got lots of toys in there. Oh, cool. Little man jumped on top of the cage. They should be playing over there now. Killer rabbits, indeed. Too. Thanks, Finn. Thank you. We got outvoted, buddy. But like I said, luckily they're playing on top of their cage, so. Hey, I'm going to take a hit because JM came back. Pretty much, Gerald. I'm positive, and I'm doing positive reinforcing. Perspective. It's all about perspective. It's all about perspective. Keeps you in a good mood or a bad mood. Saying I'm eating vinegar and salt potato chips because I took a hit too. It's like candy, but for me it's candy. Uh-oh. They're circling me. If I'm very, very quiet, they might not climb on me. I need to keep a toy up here I can throw down the hall so that way they go after it. What's up, Dixie? Dixie checking shit out. Little rugrats are attacking my shoelaces and my shoes right now. So what's up, everybody? Anything to talk about? Anyone find it interesting that the impeachment of the current administration is different than the impeachments of the last administration and how they're being handled? I find it interesting, to say the least. The white kitty cat just pulled one of my sneakers about 5 foot because the lace moved, so he bit it and backed up the whole freaking shoe. And now it's under my chair. Hey, JM, do you see any Sherps up your way? So you can barely see Dixie coming over here. She's keeping an eye on the little one. That's eating my tennis shoe. Can't complain. At least my foot's not in it. That'd be a real humdinger, wouldn't it? They are super cool. I really do like them. I like chili. I have a couple cases of chili, Finn. A stag chili with no beans. Of course, I always make extra ground beef and throw more beef in my chili because I just like a lot of meat. They never have enough, shall we say. So, anyone else have anything cool to talk about? Need to take a hot Epsom salt and baking soda bath and have a cold, big ol' ass glass of orange juice once you get out, and take a fat ass long sleep, and you'll be over that son of a bitch quicker than hellfire. That's a good thing to do, JM. Yeah, I like the stags. City and Company. Okay. Well, see now, Gerald. Everyone, we all know these people are coming across the border and whatnot. But if you look at what the wealthy people do, and they're investing, and I've done a video on this. Geo Group is a corporation that makes money off of people going to jail. And a lot of billionaires are invested in Geo Group. And when we change administrations, I'm sure the next administration will be a lot different than this one, and hopefully do somewhat of the right thing, which would be pick up a lot of these people and put them in jail and charge the country that they come from for their incarceration. Because if you really look into a lot of things, and I'm not saying a lot of these people aren't helpless and all this other stuff, but there are cartels bringing people across. There are other adults coming across, and there are also people being released from jails and institutions, insane institutions, that are coming across as well. And that's the scary part for me. But no, I have not, JM. We don't have to do deportation, but I mean, yeah, deport them, fuck yeah. But we have to incarcerate, and to incarcerate them means that we can charge the country they came from, which means America will technically, economically own several of the smaller Central American countries. And that's also something you need to look into as far as investment, because if it does work out that way, there'll be good investments down there. JM Unleashed, there's a lot of military in America. There is more military in America than there is overseas. They don't talk about it because we do a lot of the practice over here. The dogs don't even come over on this side of the yard or on the walkway, on the sidewalks, 2 sidewalks. Dogs don't even like walking around here. There's usually three or 4 or 5 black and white ones on the terraced area. And there's not that many squirrels and no rats. At least not stupid enough to be visible or leave any trace. And that's a good thing. I do that. I mean, the fact that the avocado tree most all the avocados that would drop would have bites in them from rats or squirrels. Last year, not a one. There's not one squirrel or rat going to that avocado tree, making it a more valuable asset for that guy, neighbor next door, Tony, and me. Because this year coming up, I anticipate getting about 100 for myself, and that'll still leave several hundred for him, because it's going to be a good bloom year. And at about $5 a piece. Free money. No, we got lots of stuff. He's got a peach tree, orange tree, fig tree, avocado. I've got a grapefruit, fig, orange. He's got a orange and a lemon tree. So between 3 houses, we have a good amount of fruit trees and more than enough space to grow. What's up, Nicole? A reason to celebrate. Oh, Gerald, you killed his daughter's cherries. Don't worry about it. What? 1K likes, my ass. We only have, fuck, man. Not that 20 people showed up. Good to have 1K. It's probably 1,000 seconds of time spent on YouTube. Yeah, that's what I see. I'd love to know that there was 12,000 or 1,000 likes. That would be awesome. It would not surprise me one bit if they're using a laser. I actually am staying away from any of the geopolitical shit that I could be doing on Israel and all that stuff, because I don't want to get caught up in that. I don't know. I'm still not convinced about the information. I mean, I know they're going escalating and all this other shit, but the start of it, I'm still suspect of that. And so I just want to keep off of that story for credibility reasons. It's there's just it doesn't pass sniff test for me. So I'm gonna stay off that. I'll do reports on Egypt, on Ethiopia. I'm actually even going to be looking at South America, Argentina, Chile, Peru, Brazil. I'm going to start looking into those and see what's going on down there, because I have a sneaky suspicion that Chile or Argentina might come up with a platinum group metals or PGM somewhere along that mountain chain or mountain region of the country. Dude, all I've been doing is hearing 8 feet ran across my freaking carpet, attacking my shoe. Well, tell us the theory, Nickel. You can call. I can put you on speaker. That's what I'm talking about, Gerald. Tell us about it. Although this is one thing I will say about it, JM. This is not the final war, because the Temple Mount was never rebuilt, and there's so many things still left to happen. This is a precursor. There's no telling when it'll actually happen, because no man knows the time or the place. But there's still a lot of signs that have to be fulfilled before the big one comes. So I'm not too concerned. And quite frankly, here's one thing I will say with what little that I do know about the conflict over there in the Middle East is it is a very much known fact that during a conflict, if one or the two of the sides are using schools, hospitals, or other things as concealment or cover, it negates the legal right of strike. Or that wasn't said properly. What I mean is, it's a legitimate target. So if one of those groups built tunnels and had a headquarters underneath a hospital, that legally means that that hospital can be attacked. Just saying. And so when they found those tunnels underneath the UN building in Gaza, it didn't look good for those guys. And that's why I'm staying off that story. Because I heard that, I was like, people need to wake the fuck up. Nickel, check this shit out, motherfucker. You need to leave your chat on. Interaction is a good thing. That way I can scrutinize your theory. The Antichrist hasn't come along yet. And he'll come out of the Middle East. And it'll come after Iran's destroyed. There you go. You're even getting it from JM. Sprechen Sie Deutsch, Dummkopf? You could have said Scheifkopf. Hey, there's Harley. That would have been funny to watch him jump. The little one did that to little man did that to Dixie. The other came up behind her, just sniffed her back foot. She didn't realize he was there. She jumped up about 3 foot in the air. I wish I'd had a video going. That was one hell of a funny incident. She was here. She found out you were here, Nickel, and said, "Fuck this, I'm out of here, man." I'm just saying that because if it's true, if she's here, she'll correct me. But yeah, she was here. I don't think she's here anymore. Most of the female stackers just come and say hi and then leave. So it's more or less a boys' club until they come back, if they come back, or if a new one like Mickey drops in, or Indy, or something like that. But Indy's doing a live stream right now, so she's not going to drop in. She's probably got a couple of other girls that would have stopped by here over there. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. Because we've been going for about an hour and a half. And I actually hear some noise outside I need to check out. And I don't want to leave you guys on hold. So I'm just going to end it. Constitutional, get some sleep, buddy. I'll call you when you're at work. Nickel stacking, I'll call you while you're live. And it doesn't matter because neither one of you will answer your phone. And I expect that. And it's all good. I'll talk to y'all later. Sorry, I had to see in the screen where to hit the right button. Look, boom, I got the little one attacking me. Be kind, helpful, and grateful. God bless America. And there's Tully for you. She was here. You guys take out. God bless America and everyone here.